Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jen. For today's video, this has been a long time coming because it is now the end of April, but I thought I would give you guys a look into our homeschool. I think I did it last year, but actually I'll try to link it, the last one that I did, because I'm pretty sure that I actually uploaded it on my second channel. That was before I knew what was going on with my channels and what this channel was going to be and all that, but I'm almost certain that I uploaded it on my second channel. So I'll link that down in the description bar if you'd like to see what it looked like. We've made a couple changes, nothing too major. We're still in the same room and the basic setup is the same. We have added a couple things since then and just kind of played around with decor and different things like that. But I thought it would be good to get a homeschool tour in before we finish off our year and go through everything. And I know a lot of things we'll be taking down and switching up and all that kind of stuff. But in general, we love our homeschool room. When I do the tour, I'll talk a little bit more about what we have in there and where we got things and all that kind of stuff. I'm not specifically going to go into like every single drawer that is in the schoolroom. I can maybe do that in another video if you guys are interested, but I thought I would just give you guys a quick tour of where we do most of our homeschooling, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. All right, so here is an overview. I had to do this at night. As you can see, it's dark outside, so I have a lot of lights on, but this is the quietest time of the day. So I guess this room would technically have been like a dining room, I guess. It's just off of our front entrance, and yeah, we have no use for a dining room in our house. We're very informal, so we have our kitchen table like in the kitchen. So this was the perfect space to turn into our homeschool area. I've mentioned before, we homeschool everywhere. We use our kitchen, we use the family room, and we do utilize this room quite a bit as well. Yeah, I'll give you guys a tour, sort of just giving you a general idea of how we have it set up and where we keep things, and I'll try to mention where certain things are from. Getting started with our actual desks. These are slabs of wood. We actually have two of them, and my husband actually made. So my idea was I just kind of wanted a very just seamless look of having the super long desktops. So lucky for me, he was able to kind of take the idea I had and make these. So we love them. They're super durable, and it's a very like thick, hard, I don't remember what this is, but like what kind of wood this is, I forget. It has a very specific name because of this grain in here. But anyway, so yeah, they've been super durable and just great. Now, obviously you can see that there are marks here from crayons and things like that, but that's because these get used even when they're not being used for school. My kids love coming here and just drawing and doing crafts and stuff like that. So they do get used quite a bit, but considering this is, we've had them for 2 years now, and so they're working out great. So I love those. Prior to having this, we had just basic IKEA desktops. So these drawers are also from IKEA. We've had these for quite a long time. We've only actually had to replace one. So we have 6 of these, and they're great because they hold up the desktop, and I've just always loved these. They are pretty affordable, and I love that they have the drawers because each of my kids just keeps their different subjects in there. Usually the top, I'm not going to go through like everyone's drawer, but typically the top is where they will keep like their pens and pencils and calculators and things like that. Sometimes they keep like their morning, their journal, their devotionals, things like that in the top. And then the rest of their subjects, they fit on the rest of the drawers. And it just kind of helps keep the room tidy and keeps them from having like too much out like on their desks. Yeah, we've had those for quite a long, pretty early on we got those, so it's been well over 8 years. These chairs are a couple years old as well. We got these at the same time as when my husband made the desks. Prior to this, we had IKEA chairs, like with the rollers on the bottom, which seemed like a good idea at the time, but then it was driving me crazy because they were just constantly rolling everywhere. So we switched to these. I actually found these at Home Depot. You can find these in a lot of places, sell these types of chairs. And yeah, I just like the look of them. I like that the leg kind of matches the desktop, and they're plastic, so they're easy to wipe, and they're durable, and yeah, they're pretty comfy. So we have 6 of those chairs and 6 of the drawer units on both sides. So over here is where my 2 littlest girls sit, my 1st grader and my 5th grader. So that's why they kind of have a little more on the top of their desk. But my older daughter sits here. She has all her readers for the year that she, like her personal readers that she reads. So she has this over here, and then this basket is just kind of filled with extra books, like extra readers and books, and then some personal things, some extra notebooks, and if they do paintings or anything like that, I usually just put them back there. And then of course they like to display some of their work, and then they keep their drawer right now. Both my daughters have the drawer right now. They keep these ones out, so they're easily accessible for them to do. They each have one of these little like tin holder things that come with these 3 little individual cups that can come out. I got those at Michael's a couple of years ago. They were like on clearance for like $4 or something, so I got them each one, and that's where they hold like extra crayons and pens and tape and, you know, the kind of like the fun art things. They both keep in those containers. Back here they have, I mean, she has some of her leveled readers for the good and beautiful. My younger daughter has some of her reading stuff back there as well. And then we have this Melissa and Doug daily calendar that's magnetic. Dry erase markers they just keep here for when they're doing their morning binders. I think this is Melissa and Doug too. The clock telling time. And then yeah, so my littlest daughter, she has the same thing. She has this basket with some extra readers in here. And aside from that though, the rest of the desktop is pretty cleared off, and they have lots of space to spread out their work and, like I said, work on crafts or art projects or whatever. So that works out really well. Over here, so this is my younger daughter's cabinet, and then over here I have my 11th grader, my other daughter. This is her cabinet here, and she actually has her laptop upstairs right now. There's this cork board here that sometimes we just cleared it out because we still had like Christmas stuff up there, different projects and things, so I took a bunch of it down. So now it looks sad and lonely, but we tack up things up here. She has her Bible verse, memory Bible verse there. These lights too are actually from IKEA. These little desk lights are good because they are bendable and movable. So we got a couple of those. And then this is just a laptop riser. I got this off Amazon, and it just sort of puts the laptop at an angle and lifts it up a little bit so that it's a little more like ergonomic for them when they're using their laptops. So yeah, she usually have her laptop here. She just put her binder down here. This is going to be super realistic. Actually, this is cleaner than it normally is. So a little bit of decor, and then she has a few of her books, her personal readers that she is reading for this year as well. And then coming over here, we have our morning cart. It just stays in here, but it's basically where I keep everything that's related to morning time. I basically will come here and then pick off whatever we are using for that day. I mean, I do have a couple of things on other shelves, but for the most part, everything is here. So we have our memory verse cards, flashcards. We have like we pray for a different country every week. Some devotional things, our hymn study. We have some dinosaur information there. We have our composer units, Bibles, and different devotionals are read aloud. We're currently reading Where the Red Fern Grows. Down here, we have a lot of our is it Dr. Noggins? No, Professor Noggins little games, trivia games that we like to do. And then down here is a little bit of a mishmash. There's some of my younger daughter's extra readers, like, well, actually, I guess a couple are here too, the Bob books, and there's a few more down there. And then some like extra supplies of dry erase markers and stuff. I keep some dry erase boards there as well for the kids to use if they want to do like math problems or working on spelling words or something like that. So that basically stays there. And then you can probably see there's a little bit of space there at the ends of the desks. And I kind of just honestly shove, like, there's like bins there of like Play-Doh and kinetic sand and magnetiles and things like that. So it's kind of like extra storage that we just shove things back there. And then each side of the window has 3 shelves. My husband made those for me as well. Honestly, guys, I'm telling you, keeping it real, this is a ball of socks that I'm almost certain Jake, our dog, probably tried to get. And so somebody had to take it from him and they shoved it up on the shelf. So there you go. Okay, so here's the first shelf, and it's a mix of like decor and, you know, things, practical things for the homeschool room. So we've got some books there, some sciencey books, some pictures. We have our little block calendar there, poetry books, just an assortment of things. I keep some extra curriculum here, some answer keys, test books and things like that there. And yeah, so that's that. And then over here we have a sign that says the True North Strong and Free, because we do live in Canada. So got that at Michael's around Canada Day. And the garland as well is from Michael's. And then this is my desk here, which is also from IKEA. I've had this desk for a long time too, and I love it. It's just got 2 main drawers. And I know I have this chair pulled up sort of against it, but this is my lesser used drawer, so it's not a huge deal if I have to move it. I used to have like a regular chair. It just was not comfy. This is way nicer. This I moved from our family room, and so now it's here with this little footstool thing. I can sit here. I do devotions with my younger daughter when the kids are working on school and stuff. It's just way more comfy for me to sit on here, especially because I do have like back problems, so sitting in a typical chair is not that comfy for me. That is what I have here, and yeah, it works. So this is my desk here, and this, what is this called? Paper tray. This paper tray, my husband made this paper tray for me as well. And I have some history curriculum on here, 2 different histories we're doing. I have my planners up here as well, and just things like that. That's mostly what I have on here. Some sheets, things that I have to maybe get filled in for homeschooling related things. And then this little acrylic pencil and pen holder. I think that was from Walmart. I have my laptop. I also have my laptop on a riser. Mine is higher, and so it's right at eye level. I love it, and I just have the keyboard and stuff shoved underneath. And then I have this lamp here as well. I got this from Amazon also, and it has like different settings of light that you can use. I have various decor on here. That's from Michael's as well. And then on this side of the desk, I have a few more. These are like things that I tend to pull for on most days, so I want them on hand. Fix It Grammar, Wordly Wise, different apologia things, then answer keys and stuff. So I have those there. And then we have our sharpener. I talked about how much I love this sharpener from Amazon, and I just bought this little, I think this is supposed to be like a spoon rest. It was like from the dollar store, and it keeps it just so that the shavings, it doesn't really make a mess, but it sort of just contains the shavings when they fall. And then again, I have storage back there, just some extra cords. I have like the hole punch and the laminator and things like that, and I just keep a trash bin back there behind my desk. And then here's a look at the other side of the shelves. We have microscope, a few more different kinds of books. We love this one here, Little Pilgrim's Big Journey. Some more curriculum, our Google Home. Yeah. And then coming down here to the corner of the other desks, we have our printer, which I also talked about in some of my favorite homeschool things that we have. It's the Epson Eco Tank. So this is the one we have here and we love it. So we have that. I have a calendar, a friend's calendar that's like not even remotely where it's supposed to be, but still. And apparently we also have a Christmas ornament that never got put away because we forgot about it. We have some extra clipboards back there. Some random things here, some stones we've collected. This is just all memory things. So this is like unofficially my older son's desk. I mean, this is his desk, side of the desk. He doesn't really use it much now. He still keeps some of his stuff on here, but he doesn't use it as much. So I've actually taken up some of his drawers there. I keep like extra printer paper and some things like that. In some of the drawers, but he does keep a few things here. He's just not utilizing the desk as much as everybody else because, you know, he's in a different stage of life right now. So we kind of can use that as extra space if we need to. And then moving on over here are my 9th grader and my 7th grader. This is where they sit. My daughter, she has the same laptop stand here, her mouse, and then she's actually been studying today because she has an exam coming up. And these are her readers that she has stacked here on her desk. We have another one of the IKEA lights here. Everybody has a candle on their desk too. And then we just have like some math reference sheets here, Good and the Beautiful reference sheets there. And then this is my son's area here. He has, this is the Kano that he does some coding on. He's got some of his Funko Pop there. And we have this stand. I think I got this from Amazon as well. This can like open here. It's hard to do one-handed, but you can adjust depending on what you're putting in there. And it's just great for holding books, and papers and things if they need to reference something. So we actually keep this is the Good and the Beautiful the typing books. So actually him and my daughter use this, but we just keep it off to the side because there's extra room on his side of the desk. We have a little sign here, bless our nest. And then he has his headphones and his stack of readers that he is reading from. And then if you come up here, we have a whiteboard that we basically just have this map. So this is a whiteboard, and then I've just put this map on it. It's like a peel and stick map. We used to have it on the wall, but then I just decided to put it on here. And this is just a mishmash of decoration things. Like it's a September fall. We haven't changed that out because we have the Google, we have that calendar there. And then just outside our schoolroom, we have this other calendar as well. So we kind of have neglected the other one there. This rug I got from HomeSense. It's a little footstool, but it actually opens and I keep some just extra supplies in there. That was from Walmart. This chair is also from IKEA. Rolling cart, I don't know if I said that, that's from IKEA as well. A lot of the file folders that I have on the shelves, those yellow ones, are also from IKEA. The microscope, we got that from Amazon. And a lot of the decor type things, a lot of those are from Michaels. I would say most of those are from Michaels or HomeSense. This cup I like too. I teach tiny humans. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the homeschool room. And then like just off, like I'm standing in the hall, so just off of the homeschool room, which we still sort of include in the homeschool room. I've showed this before. We have this like book wall. These are like picture shelf ledges. These are also from IKEA. We have 3 of those and we keep just a ton of picture books here. And sometimes I switch them out for seasons and holidays and stuff. And we have this cabinet. This is a cabinet we've had forever. It's actually from, oh, I don't even remember. We've had it for years, so I don't even remember where it's from, but keep some extra books there. And then we have this little TV with our old Nintendo system and an Apple TV there. So we use that every once in a while. Here I just have extra reference books that are big. These are actually library books we got to bring back. And we have in here our Matthew C blocks that we keep there just on the ledge where the pillar is. If you turn this way, we have this shelf that's also from IKEA, and it just holds a lot of extra things, you know, because we don't have a closet or anything like that. So it's a lot of shelves that are holding a lot of our extras. So that's where we have our dry erase calendar. And then in here, this is a box from HomeSense, and I just keep like extra readers in here. Some of them are holiday specific. Some of them are things we've either already done or we haven't got to yet. Some of them are readers that like I'm saving for some of the kids to read. I have a lot of these like Who Was and What Was books and Christian hero books as well. So just extra books there. We have this little thing, this little spinny organizer. This is from Michael's as well, that we keep some extra supplies in. And then coloring books, again, extra supplies like crayons, pencils, markers, things like that. And then down here, most of this shelf is a lot of Good and the Beautiful readers that I have here. We have extra Bibles and devotionals here. Down here, I have like some book sets, Roald Dahl and Beverly Cleary. We have our art supplies. Those are the art DVDs the kids do. And then like their art books and just extra art supplies that we keep in here. We have a portable DVD player. That's where they watch the lessons. And again, some more art supplies. On the lower shelf, this is math things. So we have like Matthew C DVDs and then just different like time and money manipulatives. We have some stamps and then some just extra curriculum that either I'm not using right now or it's just not the right level or whatever. Here is extra, I don't know, just picture and puzzle books, you know, crossword books and things like that. A random craft bucket that actually doesn't go there, but whatever. And then some more like painting, more like for my little girls, painting things. So it has like watercolor paints and extra brushes and stuff like that. That's pretty much that little section there. So I would say that that is our entire school room area that we have, and it works out well for us. 6 were homeschooling, now we're down to 5, and it's a good space. We utilize it every single day, and even like I said, after school hours. So we're very happy with it, and it suits our needs really well. All right, guys, so that was our homeschool tour. Like I said, we love it in there. I mean, we kind of homeschool all over. We usually start off our day at our dining room table. Sometimes we're on the couch, but we do also do a large portion of our homeschooling in our homeschool room, and we just love it in there. We have tons of space, a lot of storage. It's just perfect for what we need for our family. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I would love for you to be a part of my channel, and don't forget to thumbs up as well and leave me a comment. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.